Today I'd like to thank you guys for coming here, for giving me your time. I'd like to talk to you about basically, this just discuss with you guys basically about how the graphic design business has, made a major impact on society and what young men has portrayed to think or believe. Today I'd like to inform you about how the history of graphic design business came about. Graphic design business came about really, I want to say, back in the Bible days, I could say, because it takes an image or a form of image, or I would say, and it makes you or program you to understand what it stands for. For instance, you may can take a stop sign. Image of a stop sign without the word, you understand that it means stop. Or you can take a yield sign. Without the words, you automatically know it means to yield. Because for years you have been programmed, or I would say informed, to know that this image means stop or this image means yield. The graphic design business is the same. For many years they have done this, and right now in today's society, it's a major impact on young people. The major impact that young people have are advertising clothes. The history of advertising clothes goes back to the Greek days because it takes an image and it makes a message come about for you to understand, or it takes pretty much anything, a graphic anything could pretty much mean something. And that's what the graphic design business is all about. To be a graphic designer, you have to have a bachelor's degree. You have to go to college and get a bachelor's degree, have a graphic design business license. And the main purpose, I would say, for me informing you guys today, because the advertising affects young people so much to the point where they are pretty much, pretty much questioning themselves. The advertising business had made unrealistic image, and this creates young people to pretty much go through eating disorders, sometimes even kill themselves. So I feel like this topic needs to be touched, and that's what I'm here today to do. The main thing I would say would be the visual. Pretty much when you see it, it locks in your brain, understand what the image is for. For instance, you take your Marine shirt. Your Marine shirt, pretty much it stands for Marine. When you see the word Marine, you automatically think warrior, automatically think a person that's unrealistic, like just a great person. So the main thing when they built that shirt or created that shirt was to create an image and to see how the audience will take that image. So, graphic design, they build an image for the audience. The main thing they want to know how the audience want to take this image, how they will receive it, and when when the clothing business, it's pretty much sell. What can we do to sell? So they'll put these clothes on people that pretty much are unrealistic, or rappers, famous people, and have people think that they need this image or need this shirt or this clothing to feel some type of way about themselves. In today's world, it pretty much goes back to people just feeling like if I don't have this item, I'm less of a person. And I'm pretty much here to say that's not the case, because for many years I myself was guilty of buying things and purchasing things, feeling like, oh, if I had this item, if I had that, oh, I'm hoorah, a big person than others. But realistically, you're not. The main thing, like I said before, is clothes. Clothes. Advertising, magazines, ads is clothes. I'm here today basically to show if people with a degree take that degree in clothing and, platform on clothes, God's true word of Christ and eternal life, how this can help and just trigger people more to the Bible and learning about Christ. When you take an image of Christ or the cross and put it on a shirt, you automatically think that person is living for God. That pretty much got people thinking, okay, what's about the Bible? I need to learn more about the Bible. You start seeing more people or more advertising or clothes with the scripture of the God or anything dealing with the Bible, I feel like the world would be a better place, because everybody be living for one thing and will represent the same thing. So I feel like if they just take the graphic design business and pretty much just making a platform for Christ, it'll be a better world in my eyes. Okay, to sum up what I was talking about, I would like to say the goal of a graphic design business It's pretty much to create a message to the public or to the audience and have them buy it, which is the effect it has on the urban community. The urban community, I find out many times they buy clothes or feel like they have to go back to school with new clothes and new shoes and $200 shoes and $300 shirts. When that's not the case. When you got kids that need clothes, they spend their money on. I mean, like school supplies, for instance. If you got a kid that feel like, oh, I need $300 shoes or a $200 shirt, when it comes time for school, they probably might not be in class with a pencil or paper. That goes back to the ad of advertising. Advertising is the key because it makes that person, make that young man feel like they need that clothes or need that clothing to be a successful person. Basically, to sum up, pretty much what I was saying would be, pretty much when you buy something, ask yourself, do I need it? Will I be emotionally connected to this item? And what does this item truly stand for? Once you answer those three questions, you truly will see the effect of graphic design. If you're emotionally connected to the item, you don't need it. If you feel like this item represents something that's not you, you don't need it. So pretty much just ask yourself, when next time you buy something, do I need this item? Will I be emotionally connected to it? If yes to all these questions, you do not need the item. Like I said, for years I was guilty of this as well. I would pretty much buy stuff and feel like, oh, this represents this and this represents that, and the whole time really doesn't. So again, I'd like to thank you guys for listening to my speech, and if you have any questions about the graphic design, you can ask me.
No, I don't. That was a good speech, very clear.
Okay, thank you.